B2B Cambodia, the portal for business use in Cambodia.
ACLEDA Securities Plc successfully obtained approval from the Securities and Exchange Regulator of Cambodia to commence distribution of the Banjaran Asset Management Plc Asia Equity Fund, otherwise known as the BAMC Asia Equity Fund, on July 12, 2024, becoming Cambodia's first collective investment scheme fund distributor. An official launch ceremony to commemorate this milestone was held on July 23rd at the Oakwood Premier Phnom Penh, which was presided over by His Excellency Sou Socheat, Director General of the SERC. We had a chance to speak with Christopher Wong, Executive Director of Banjaran Asset Management Pte. Limited, BAMC's Singaporean counterpart, to understand more about the significance of this new milestone for Cambodia's capital markets.
Today marks a very important progress in terms of milestone. As you may be aware, ACLEDA, whether it's the bank or the securities company, is a very prominent leader in the financial services sector in Cambodia with a huge network of branches or touch points with the common man in Cambodia. And with this partnership, we believe that we'll be able to allow the common people in Cambodia an investment option. And it's not just in Phnom Penh, which is the capital, but also across the country. We are going to work with the ACLEDA organization to educate and to also allow them to understand more about investment opportunities in Cambodia. And it's not just your plain vanilla fixed deposit or the property market. And this is just an important diversification and giving the power to the common people in Cambodia another option to build their personal wealth. You can approach your representative or your contact in ACLEDA Securities, and they will be able to point you to how to buy the fund. What happens next is once you subscribe to the fund via ACLEDA Securities, ACLEDA Securities will then invest into the fund that we manage. The beauty of having a collective investment scheme is we are just the managers. We do not touch the money. So in this case, ACLEDA pushes the money to the fund. The fund is controlled by an independent trustee. So the responsible of the fund manager, in this case BAMC, is just to manage the fund. So there is a safeguard because the trustee is safeguarding the assets. The beauty of this is you can invest safely. This fund is going to be investing across Asia. Of course, the biggest market, stock market in Asia, and it's an Asia Pacific ex-Japan fund. It's excluding Japan. So in this universe, the biggest stock market is China and India. So we're giving investors exposure to these markets. And also more importantly as well, Southeast Asia is a sort of a neglected market. It's got a huge population. Indonesia alone has 300 over million population. As we have said before, Cambodia has the best demographics. It's like a pyramid. Young population means to say that youngsters are driving the growth of the economy. So we will be investing across the region. We will have around 30 holdings in the fund, and we hope to diversify not just one particular country or one particular sector, but across different sectors. Number one, we are very encouraged, by the young population. Number two, also by the eagerness of the population, especially young, to want to learn more about what's happening around the world, particularly in the financial sector. When we were trying to get our license, or the BAMC was trying to get the license in Cambodia, one of the undertaking that we have done to SERC is to help the education process of Cambodians, because Cambodians deserve the opportunity to know more about global capital markets. And global capital markets is becoming a bigger component of what's happening around us, whether it's economy or capital markets have shifted not just from stock market to fixed income, but to alternatives and to other sort of asset classes. Obviously, we started with a more traditional offering, which is public equities. We wish that we be able to introduce more products, whether it's fixed income or alternative asset classes, to the people in Cambodia. Of course, we need to work with the regulators to ensure that the interests of investors are protected. And we're very happy to work with them because we are in this country for the long haul. If we had wanted a shortcut where we wouldn't be doing this step by step, and every step is a significant milestone, because what it means is that the market is getting more ready for development. We got our license early last year. We launched our fund late last year. Now we have this distribution in July this year. So every single step of the way is a big milestone. And it means that for us to reach that milestone, stakeholders need to understand where we were and where we are and where we want to be. And in this scenario, it means to say that they understand the roadmap even more. And that's why we are pretty encouraged by this.